Yeah? That's what they say, ready or not. Here I come. You know, there's no such thing as greater love. It's Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, sure is. Glad you're here. Oh, yeah. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Casey. Fatty. There's no greater love. Hey, Nigel. Thank you. Dave and Terry. Nigel. There is no greater love. Hey, welcome. As you can see, the keyboards are mating at night. Yeah, they're making babies. They're making big babies. Yeah, I had this piano a long time. I really don't know how to play the piano, but I figured I'd never learn if I don't. The only reason why I've learned how to play the organ is because for 53 years I've been persistent. And so I think to play the piano, I don't know if I have enough years, but I'll play something. I'll learn, huh? So my favorite song is Polka Dots and Moonbeams. Now, I've never played for anyone a whole song on the piano because I'm not a pianist. And so please, I could use some lessons. Yeah. But in the meantime, I'm going to play how I play the piano. You know, I always loved Jimmy Smith records. And I'm going to have to move a few things to make some space for myself. On Jimmy Smith records, sometimes they have the piano that he played. So I'm moving just a little bit. I can't get the full range, but let's see what happens. Let's see. I wish I could. Actually, if I could move this back a little. Can Tony move a piano by himself? Yes, he can move a B3 too. I love the piano. I always wish I could play it. It's a beautiful instrument. It's got its own dynamics. It's everything opposite of the organ. So people study with me know that I talk a lot about tritones. I'm a tritone kind of freak. Once I realized what they were, it changed my outlook on how I play. And it really changed and started to help me grow a lot. So I speak a lot about tritones, but the piano, you know, like you can talk about tritones also rhythmically, right? Okay? So like, for example, you know, what's the opposite of ting? It's ding, right? It's up there. So tritones are like the opposite. So like a drummer that plays with a piano player might start out with 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, ding, 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 to ding. See, that's where the piano, because they let the bass player go boom, ding, 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 boom, ding, 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 ding. But the organ bass, see, it's kind of woo, 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 right? It doesn't have much distinction. So when you count in 4, a drummer who normally plays with an organ player knows that you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, 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 because you want to put that ping right on the boom to help push it, see? So the tritone is ding, 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 as opposed to ding, 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 ding. Got it? So the piano is a tritone to the organ, because with the organ, no matter how hard I hit it, if I got the expression pedal down, it doesn't get louder, right? But the piano, the harder you hit it, it's going to get louder. So right there is opposite. See, when I play those, I mean, that is soft. I'm barely touching those keys, but that's how you get all that speed, you see. But on the piano, to get that speed, you still have to have that light touch, but you have to drive it hard enough to make the connection to the string and the thing. So kind of cool, huh? So that's one tritone different. The other tritone difference is this. Hey, Susan, how are you? Now that's a lady who knows the organ right there. How are you, Susan? Good. I'm sorry, I'm looking at you there, but you're you're over here. I mean, I'm over here. Somebody is. See, on the organ, you could just forever until I turn the power off. And we're back. So the organ will sustain forever. The piano, it's going to start fading out. Okay, so let's try. I normally play this as an instrumental on the organ. Let's try Indonesian Nights with the Groove Blue Organ Trio. That's Steve Smith and Vinnie Valentino. Let's try that. But instead of playing the organ this time, I'm going to play the piano. I love you guys. I hope you don't get sick and tired of me, but you get to see me. This is the Tony Monaco. I'm a legend in my own mind, believe me. Everybody says I am. Oh, God. Here we go. Wait, we got to double click this. Ready? Here comes the double click. And,
A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Don. Whoops. That was honest. Yeah. Okay. That's called Indonesian Nights. And that's a great story. That song is about insomnia. That song is about flying for 30-some hours to get to Indonesia, which is not only just 12 hours away that way, but on the other side, down on the bottom. So it takes like a long time to get there, many flights. And then in midnight, it's noon, so I couldn't sleep, and I kept thinking about the program. And this was my first trip there, and since then I've made 15 years Mr. Gunther has trusted me to run his jam session. Is that a track record right there? I remember days. I can tell you so many stories about the jam session. We're talking about people like Stevie Wonder coming in to jam. We're not talking about a jam session down the street. People like George Duke in the audience, or George Benson decides he wants to come up and play. That kind of jam session. And that's how I met the great Steve Smith. I was playing the jam session, and Steve Smith was playing with his band, the Vital Information Band. And Vinnie Valentino, his guitar player, who's the guitar player on these tracks that you just heard, playalongjazz.com if you're interested in getting those. Vinny and I were friends, and he wanted to introduce Steve to me. So I was playing the jam session, and Roy Hargrove was playing the trumpet. We were playing a funky version of Cherokee. And Steve said, "Can I play?" It's that kind of jam session. Doesn't that sound crazy? I know, right? I mean, that just, when I just said that, but that's the honest God's truth. We musicians, when it comes to playing music, man, there is no ego. Music is God. Music is the language of God. So how can there be an ego? Yeah, people get an ego playing it thinking they're all that, but eventually music kicks your butt. And then you realize that we're just part of the sand on the beach. Important sand. The white sand. The clean sand. I didn't mean that in any other way. Steve asked me, he said, "Can I play?" So yeah, come on. So we played Cherokee, and we became friends. That was it. And later, Steve, just like it was when I was introduced to Pat Martino via Harvey Mason at that same festival. That's how I met Pat Martino too, via Harvey Mason. Which, by the way, I'm doing some tracks for him right now with the late great Chuck Loeb. Oh man, it's a really cool, funky thing. So I'm going to play that. Speaking of different kind of things, I gotta do this because I think it's really cool. I'm going to switch it over to this right here. You're looking at a YouTube page. Hang on before I do this. This friend of mine, really good friend of mine, Ludlow Rose, contacted me about doing a project. And this project was kind of different because, there's a lot of people doing those online pieces to parts things, which are really cool. Well, this is one of those pieces and parts because of our corona. But the concept of this is so deep. This is a genius. So this here is Tokyo Rose, okay? I mean, Ludlow Rose, Tokyo Drift. You're going to love this tune. I just loved it. I think you're going to enjoy this. I was honored to be a part. Thank you, Ludlow. Enjoy this. Is that just phenomenal stuff? Isn't that just crazy stuff? I got to compose myself because I was just so happy to see. You know, these people are from my city here. Most of these people are from Columbus. These are kids. You ask yourself, is there a future in jazz? What do you think? I think that just answered my question. I think some of the influences of some of the people that are doing this are influencing people. You know, that's why I do this. That's why I try to teach you what I'm doing and say what I do for them. And then they bring you the honor of asking you to play. That's a masterpiece. That's genius. Ludlow, I love you, man. That's one of the most genius projects, I must say, that I've ever done. And I've played with some of the greatest. But you got to admit that production. And listen, I did that right here. You know, they sent me the parts and said, okay, try this, not try again. And I was so willing to nail this right for them because they gave me the opportunity, you see. So they were burning it for me, but I was burning it for them. Wow, that just made me feel really good. That's really beautiful music right there. That's really well arranged, well put together in terms of parts, sounds, concepts, rhythms. Man, those kids are burning it. That's crazy, right? Thank you, Ludlow, for having me on your project. That's just phenomenal. Hey, my website, b3monaco.com. We've got some classes coming today, and I need to make some announcements. We need more people. My hand separation class is coming on at 1:30. It's only $10, and we spend about 45 minutes with rhythms, and you play along with me. The 2:30 blues group is really cool. It's not way too advanced. This is right where you want to be. We learn licks. We learn how to play simple blues, but complex enough. It's actually getting pretty deep in there, huh? That's $15, and the students get to play. It's 1 hour. Where are you going to get a music lesson with your peers for $15? At 4 o'clock, the heavy hitters, the tunes group comes. Now listen, if you're just getting into it and you're thinking, well, this is a little scary, what should I try to do? Well, try hand separation and Thursday's first jam tunes, because that's right where you want to be. If you're just kind of getting into this, you can play a little bit, but you really want to get those separation of hands, man. I got to tell you, the people who work on the hand separation get the organ faster because you actually do have to play different lines with your left hand than you do with your right. And the concept is different, too. By the way, I teach private lessons, so you go to my lessons page. I got an introductory deal for $30, 1 hour. I record everything. We spend time. We can figure out whether it's worth to continue or not. I think that's a worthwhile price for that. And listen, during this pandemic, this terrible pandemic, I dropped my prices to $40 an hour for everybody. I don't care who you are. Everybody gets the same price. And you can buy different, purchase 5 or 2, but it's always the same price. So trying to help you out. Some of my students right now are on a lesson-to-lesson basis because that's, we're waiting on unemployment. Yeah. It's crazy. Can you believe that? Thank you, Jean. It was a pleasure teaching you, too. I'm waiting for you to come back. He says, I still got to practice 1 year. That $30 was worth it. Hey, I have a show tonight. I do it again at 10 o'clock. People say I'm crazy. I don't know what you think of me. But I have fun. I'm going to play a little It's Too Late, Baby. That just came to my mind. I found this funk groove. Let me see if I can remember what number it was. Oh, it was really good. I think it was this one. No, it was 20. Whoa, that's seriously hard. I don't think we're going to go there with that one, but we're going to go with somewhere else. Oh. Charles. Michael Baker. Gordy. Deb. Mother. Thank you, sir. Yeah. No schnitzel. Yeah, baby. Right on, right on, right on. Oh, you heard that. I haven't played it before, that's why. Oh! What's going on? That was an ending for the endings. I like to play spontaneous. I have played in many arranged situations where you have to read the chart, and that's hard for me because I'm an improvised musician. I'm improvised all the way around. Oh, God. Hey, this is the time when I get to be me and you get to be you and we get to relax together and I have some more coffee and play faster. So, Mr. Kelly, Peter, I never really played the piano before. We've always had pianos around, you know. But I went from playing the accordion, which is a sustain instrument. As long as you keep pumping, it keeps playing. Where the piano keeps fading out. So they know that they call this a percussive instrument. In other words, you have to continually restrike. So it really brings home the concept of rhythm and notes being music. Because that's what it is. It's a combination of rhythms and notes. Some Georgia on my mind? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. See, I hate playing the piano with my back turned towards you, but I have to. Someday I'm going to have to go get a new camera. We're going to... Anybody? You know, there's a Venmo and there's a PayPal and me. I just renewed the Restream. You said Georgia? I got to tell you this funny story about Georgia on my mind. So I was playing this club in Detroit. And in walks the club owner. Says, "You can't believe it. Somebody's coming." He told me so fast I didn't know who it was. "Somebody's coming." He said, "My blah, blah, somebody's coming." And so all of a sudden he came. It was Michael Bolton. He wanted to sing. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. You know, Michael Bolton. I mean, he's like, geez, one time. And so we did Georgia. So if you go to YouTube and you type in Tony Monaco, Michael Bolton. Yeah. Sound okay? I love when piano players do that. Yay! Come on. Georgia. Hey, thanks for watching the show today. I'll be back tonight at 10 o'clock. We really appreciate your kind donations. You surprised me with helping me stay alive. And I do appreciate those every day. Thank you. Hey, you're welcome. The piano is a beautiful instrument. I'll play it better. I got the tuner coming. It's a little out of tune, right? I moved without tuning. And Bob Liberace, boy, that is actually a compliment. If you haven't, you must. You know, don't judge the books by the cover. That's the one big thing we learn, I think, in the years of life. Man, check out the story of Liberace. It actually moved me and made me realize how great he was. Just check it out. That dude was a genius. You know, everybody kind of looked at the lavish apparel and the, but God bless you. We'll see you tonight. That's all, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. I know, tonight. God bless you all. Thank you so much. That's not the right page.